Well, some said from the outset that holding an inquiry before the work is finished doesn't make sense. And today that was fully apparent at the Muskrat Falls Inquiry from the commissioner himself. NTV's Gerri-Lynn Mackey on that tonight.
Trying to figure out what I'm going to do about this.
All rise.
Commissioner Richard LeBlanc is stuck.
One of the requirements of the terms of reference is that I'm supposed to be looking at the issue of cost for the project up to the time of the report. That's very difficult to do.
The Muskrat Falls Inquiry began last September and is now in its third and final phase.
Once the evidence is concluded, technically that's it. I can't consider any other evidence.
LeBlanc says project costs are a big part of his inquiry, and he's getting regular updates on that from contractors working at Muskrat Falls, but it's a little more complicated than just getting those numbers. It's about how he should use them.
I'd like to be able to use that in coming to my conclusions, but I'm not sure how I can do that. I could just autocratically say I'm going to consider it and tell everybody that I'm going to consider it. That's one of the thoughts I had.
The commissioner asked the room full of lawyers today for their thoughts.
If I don't get any submissions, I may use the autocratic approach and let the dust settle as where it is. But if anybody has any suggestions or whatever, I would love to hear them so that I could consider how we can do this in a way that's as open as possible, but at the same time allows me to do what I need to do.
Closing submissions for the inquiry take place in Goose Bay over a 4-day period in mid-August. LeBlanc's final report is due on New Year's Eve of this year. Gerri-Lynn Mackey, NTV News.